Guys, I cannot stress how important it is to make sure that your house is in order before you leave home. And let me explain what that means. Watch this video to be sure that you don't end up in your dream destination miserable. I'm going to tell you how not to do it right now. So the first thing is, if you are a miserable person, and I've said this before, if you have self-esteem issues, if you have some type of mental health issue that is untreated, if you have issues that just bother you on a daily basis and you are an unhappy person deep down, coming to Southeast Asia, moving to Thailand, moving to the Philippines, moving anywhere else in the world is not going to solve your problem. Okay, because the problem is you. It's not your location. Everywhere you go, you have to take you with you. And that is a problem for a lot of people. Because what happens is a lot of people think, oh, once I get to Thailand or once I get to wherever I'm going, I'll have plenty of money. The cost of living is cheaper. I can do what I want to do. I can say what I want to say. I can get away with things, and I'll be able to live the life I've always dreamed of, and I'll have all the fun in the world, and everything's going to be rosy and peachy. It ain't like that, fellas, ladies, gents, boys, girls. It ain't like that, okay? You get here and you still have a life. There are still bills that have to be paid. There are still things that you have to do. If you come to a place like this and you want to have extra money, you're probably going to have to get a job of some kind. Maybe you make money online, great. Maybe you don't and you have to work a physical job. You're gonna have to do it. My point is, if you are not ready to make the move to come to a country, especially in Southeast Asia, don't do it. Take some time and get your house. By your house, I don't literally mean the house that you live in. I mean this house. Your head. Get it in order. Get things situated so that you are not miserable at home. If you're not miserable at home, if you're a happy person in general, I know we all have good days and bad days, but if you can wake up in the morning and be pleased when you look in the mirror, and be pleased at the people around you, and be pleased when you go to bed at night knowing that you've had a nice successful day, whether you've actually accomplished anything or not, you feel good about it, then you're probably a good fit to travel. You're probably ready to travel, unless there are some extenuating circumstances. But if you look at everybody and everything around you and all you can do is find fault in them, you're just projecting your own insecurities onto somebody else. You are not ready to travel. You are not ready to come to another country. Because when you come to another country with that kind of attitude where everybody's wrong and you're right, it's going to get you in trouble one way or the other eventually. Eventually, it's going to get you in trouble, a lot of trouble, okay? You will do something enormously stupid like start a physical fight, which will land you in jail and a hefty fine and possibly get you deported, most likely get you deported. Perhaps you'll start a YouTube channel in which you create a ton of people that actually really truly hate you. And that is very dangerous in today's world, because social media and the information that is put on social media can be detrimental to people. You have to be very, very careful. And since this new wave of this stuff called doxing, which is where even if they give the wrong information, people still give information out, detailed personal information about you, okay? So if you're not a person that can survive those things, if you're thin-skinned, right? If stuff like that really, really bothers you, you're not ready. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. The stress level is immense because you have no family here. You have no support system. I can assure you that the local police, as good as they can be, when it's all said and done at the end of the day, you're still a foreigner, all right? You're not going to be at the top of anybody's priority list. Yes, there are embassies here to help, and yes, they do offer some great help. However, know this. At the end of the day, when everything is said and done, if you are miserable at home, you will eventually be miserable in Thailand or the Philippines or Vietnam or wherever else you go. simply for this one reason and one reason only. You got to take yourself with you everywhere you go, no matter what. The one thing I see happen to particularly men more than anybody else, many times here in Thailand, is they get here, they have a lot of money, they have a horrible attitude and outlook on life to begin with, but they think because they're in Thailand and they have plenty of money, everything's going to be okay. They're away from home, the location change is going to fix everything. And what happens is about 2 or 3 months later, that money starts to run out, and or they still have the same amount of money, but they get bored with the lifestyle. So what happens when you get bored with the lifestyle? You start looking for something more exciting. Usually that something that is more exciting is also dangerous and or illegal. And I see a lot of people do that. I see a lot of people go down that road. And I'm trying to caution you and I'm trying to warn you so that you won't be that person. Be happy with yourself, guys. You only get one life. Live it.